Are you suffering from adrenal fatigue, or are you going through perimenopause? That is the big question, and something you might be wondering yourself, because so many symptoms in perimenopause and adrenal fatigue are similar. And this can really puzzle a lot of women, and they're wondering in their 40s what is happening to themselves and to their health, and whether they need to worry that their hormones are changing, or are they having burnout? Is this you? Do you feel burnt out? Are your symptoms including fatigue, exhaustion, no matter how much sleep you get? Or maybe you've got insomnia and you can't sleep no matter how hard you try, and you're wired and tired. Maybe you're getting new allergies that you've never had before and sick more often because you're run down. Most women say they just feel run down, and that can be a sign that you're adrenally fatigued. Hi, I'm Kate Driver, naturopath and the perimenopause practitioner. So if this is sounding like you, then it can be that you're entering perimenopause and you are adrenally fatigued already, or it might just be that you have adrenal fatigue and you're not really going through perimenopause. Some of the symptoms are very similar, and this is why it can be confusing. And I've had so many clients over the years that have both, or they just might be adrenally fatigued and just feel completely exhausted and burnt out, and the symptoms can be very similar. But some telltale signs that you're going through perimenopause can also be that your menstrual cycle has changed. Maybe you're getting more frequent periods or less frequent, they're heavier or lighter. Maybe you're getting constant PMT or PMS symptoms. Maybe you're getting other symptoms that you just never had before, like a headache before or during your period, or breast tenderness. So this can be a sign when you start to get these more menstrually related symptoms that it's perimenopausal. But there's so many other symptoms as well, like, that fatigue that I mentioned. So adrenal fatigue generally is when you feel fatigued all the time, but you wake up feeling tired no matter how much sleep you get. But also you're feeling tired in the evening and you're just exhausted and you can't wait to go to bed, but you feel wired and you're still tired, but you're wired and you just can't go to sleep. And so therefore you have insomnia, you can't go to sleep, and you might have frequent waking throughout the night as well. And so that can be a sign that the hormones are changing as well, but it's a sign of adrenal fatigue. And you might be getting newfound anxiety or feelings of overwhelm, and like everything is stressful, and that you can't deal with stress like you used to. Women that are adrenally fatigued also have symptoms like sensitivity to light and sensitivity to noises, and not just stress. So anything that'd be overwhelming to the body, they tend to feel like they're reacting differently. Then you can get digestive symptoms like bloating, like I said, allergies. You might have new foods that you're allergic to, or in the environment. You might actually have frequent urination is actually quite common, or that urgency sometimes. Now that can be the change in hormones as well, but a lot of people report to me that they have frequent urination, and it's usually when they're quite stressed and they're rushing around, or they're adrenally fatigued. So these can look very similar, and it's even other symptoms like joint pain. That's the other thing I forgot to mention. Joint pain and aches and pains throughout the body, lower back pain. This can all be a sign that you're adrenally fatigued as well. If you'd like to know how to manage this, apart from like diet and supplements, we need to look at reducing stress and getting really good nourishing food throughout the day, and not skipping meals, and having protein at every meal. You probably also want to prioritize your sleep and your rest, and make sure that you're really prioritizing yourself. And this is what you need to do through perimenopause as well, because you might be one of those women that actually enters perimenopause really stressed, adrenally fatigued, and then you'll get more symptoms. And if you get rid of these symptoms now and prioritize your health then you'll fly through menopause and postmenopause as well. So that is exactly what I want for you. I've helped thousands of clients over the last 25 years as a naturopath, including myself through perimenopause and menopause naturally. And I'd love to share with you my system, my proven system of how to thrive through perimenopause in my next free masterclass. If you'd love to join free, then click the link below. Subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube, and I would love to see you there. If you join live, you can ask me questions, and if you watch the replay, obviously you'll get loads of benefit as well, and learn how to thrive in perimenopause naturally, and do this without having to worry about going through HRT or putting any other chemicals in your body that you really don't want to. You can do it naturally, and if you actually look at the adrenals and strengthening them and fighting this adrenal fatigue as well, you'll feel fabulous. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in my next webinar. Bye.